broke. It's all been burned into my mind, and I can't just let that go. I won't. You think you've been free. You think you've been living your life without me, without the shadow of what we once had hanging over you. But you're wrong. I've been watching you, every single step you've taken, every move you've made, every person you've spoken to, every place you've visited. I've been there, lurking in the background, waiting for the right moment. I've let you think you were safe, let you believe that you had escaped, but you were never free, not really, not from me. You remember how it felt when you were mine, don't you? The way you melted under my touch, the way you would shiver when I whispered your name. How easily I could make you do anything with just a look, with just a word. I had you, all of you, and you gave it to me willingly. Oh, you might tell yourself now that you were strong enough to walk away, that you didn't need me anymore. But that's just a lie you're telling yourself. You thought you could escape that power, didn't you? You thought you could just slip away from me, from us, from everything I did for you. But darling, you've made a mistake, a big one. You can try to run, you can try to hide, but I'm always going to find you. I always do. I'm here now, and this time, I'm not letting you go. Not again. You think you can just pretend like nothing happened, like you can just go on with your life as if I haven't been a part of it, as if I haven't been a part of you. You're wrong, dead wrong. I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to act calm, trying to play it off like you're unaffected by me. You're pretending that you don't feel anything when I step into the room, but I see through it. I always have. You can't hide your fear from me, not anymore. It's there, written all over your face. The way your eyes flicker nervously, the way your body tenses when I get too close, the way your heart races when you know I'm near. You can try to hide it, try to pretend you don't care, but I can see it all. I've always been able to see through your walls. You think you can fight me off now, don't you? You think you've grown stronger, that you can stand up to me, to the hold I have over you. But deep down, you know you can't. Not now, not ever. You'll never be free of me. Not truly. There's a part of you that will always belong to me, no matter how hard you try to pretend otherwise. I see it in the way your eyes follow me when you think I'm not looking. You can't help it. It's almost cute, really, watching you try so hard to convince yourself that you're unaffected. Watching you put on that brave face, pretending that I don't still have control over you, but you're mine. Whether you like it or not, you always will be. No one else can have you. Do you understand that? No one else is allowed to touch you, to look at you, the way I used to. You think you found someone else who can take my place, but you're wrong. No one else could ever touch you the way I did. No one else could make you feel the way I made you feel. No one else has the power to control you the way I did. You might try to tell yourself that you've moved on, that you found something new, something better. But we both know the truth, don't we? We both know that no one can give you what I gave you. No one else can make you feel this way, the way I made you feel. No one else can see you the way I see you, so fragile, so desperate for approval, so hungry for affection. You need me, just like you always have. You crave me, even now, even after all this time, and I know you hate that. It's funny, really, how you try to pretend that I don't have that hold on you anymore. How you act like you've moved on, that you've found your peace. But I know, I always know, because deep down, you're still mine, and that's something you can't escape. You can try, you can fight it all you want, but it won't matter. You'll never be free of me. No one else can touch you the way I did. No one else will ever get the chance. You're mine, and I'm not about to let go of what's mine so easily. Not now, not ever. So don't even bother pretending. Don't act act like you don't care, like you don't feel that pull, that connection between us. You can try to lie to everyone else, but I see you. I see through you, and deep down, you know it's true. You think running away will change anything. Think again. You can try to run, you can try to hide, but deep down, you know it's pointless. You'll never truly escape me, not ever. You may have convinced yourself that you were free, that you could walk away and build a life without me in it, but I've made sure that will never happen. I've kept my eyes on you this whole time, every moment, every step, every breath you took, watching, waiting, planning, every person you've gotten close to, every smile you've shared with someone else. I've seen it all. I've been there, lurking in the background, waiting for you to make a mistake. And here we are. You thought you could slip away, but the truth is, sweetheart, you belong to me. You've been a bad, bad girl, haven't you? You thought you could just walk away and leave me in the past, but you were wrong. You've made me wait, made me suffer without you. I've had to endure the thought of you with someone else, the idea that you'd move on from me. But I've been patient, and now that I've found you again, there's no getting away. Not this time. Do you see the power I have over you now? Can you feel it? You can try to resist, try to fight, but it won't work. I know you better than anyone, better than you know yourself even. You can try to put up a front, try to pretend that you're unaffected, but I see through you. I know the way your body reacts when I step into the room, the way your pulse quickens when my name escapes your lips. You'll cave, just like you always do. You don't have a choice. You never did. But don't worry, darling. I'm not here to hurt you, at least, not in the way you think. No, I'm not here to break you down or make you suffer. Not physically. No, I'm here for something much more important. Something that will last far longer than any fleeting pain you might feel. I'm here to remind you of something, to make you remember something you've tried so hard to forget. You belong to me. You always have, and you always will. You've forgotten what it's like to be with me, haven't you? Forgotten how it feels to be completely, utterly mine. You thought you could go on without me, but you can't. You were never meant to. I know you. I know what you need, even when you don't. I know that deep down, there's a part of you that craves this, that craves the way I take control. I'll remind you of all the times we spent together, of all the moments when I made you feel like you were the only one in the world. The way I looked at you, the way I held you close, the way I whispered things into your ear that no one else could ever understand. You remember, don't you? All the love I gave you, even when you didn't deserve it, even when you pushed me away. I gave you everything, didn't I? And yet, you turned away from me. You ran. But that's over now. I found you. And now you'll remember. But it's not just love, is it? Number. You can pretend that you didn't crave my control, that you didn't long for the way I dominated every aspect of your life. But we both know that's a lie. There's a part of you that loved the way I had you wrapped around my finger. You loved the way I made you feel small, made you feel like you couldn't survive without me. You loved it when I told you what to do, when I made every decision for you. You thought you could walk away, but you never really wanted to. You know that, and I know that you're lying to yourself if you pretend otherwise. And now I'm going to make you feel it again. I'll remind you of what it's like to be completely mine, to feel my hands on you, to hear my voice in your ear, whispering that you're mine. You'll never forget it again. Not this time. You can try to tell yourself that it's not what you want, that you don't need me. But deep down, you know it's the only thing that's ever made you feel truly alive. You'll stay with me. You'll be mine again. There's no going back. You'll see it. You'll feel it. And you'll never want to leave me again. Because you can't. You're mine.